Yo, this is King Earner coming to you guys live and direct. First and foremost, make sure that you click the link in the descriptions and get that honorable size pilot CMOS gold. Listen, I got it in weight, I got it in bulk, I got it in whichever way you want it, I got it, man. Been a little tied up, my brother's in trial, and I just want to say to the Muslims worldwide, offer dua. Yunus alayhi salam specifically, that dua, ya Allah, I have wronged myself and others, and he was automatically let go from the fish. Just acknowledgement that our sins sometimes can pile on to the point where as though Allah want to put us in a position to better ourselves, a place where we can remember him the most. And sometimes we miss the point and the fact of the matter that our attention is needed. No matter what lies are put on us, we got to understand the qadar of Allah. And guess what? They're going to beat this. And you guys might say, oh, well, what if they get found guilty tomorrow? I guarantee they'll be right back on the pill. And guess what? They'll beat it on the pill. But we're not even going for all that. We know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does as he wills, but we also know the prayer, the dua, is the weapon of the believer. So let's count on that and understand that everything will go smooth. But make sure that you get that. Come on, man. They don't got it. They talk about it, but they don't got it. If they had it, guess what? They keep it in. If not, sometime I got 20, 30 of these laying around. All CMOS. I mean, if you got it, claim it. If you got it, claim it. You know what I mean? Make sure that y'all tune in. Click that link in the descriptions and whatever in there. And be sure to stop by. But listen, everybody is rocking with the gel. Everybody is rocking with the gel. I'm keeping it 100 with y'all. 64 ounces of Side Palace CMOS Gold Gel. Listen to me. 64 ounces, not 16 for 50, not the 32, but 64. This is $100 worth of CMOS Gold Gel for $50. I have it to sell it like that, and I want to make sure I spread the love to the people. I don't want you having 16 or 32 ounces of this, right? And then once you run out, it's like a week or two, and you're like, yo, I need more. I want you to be able to come back, and I want you to be satisfied, and I want you to get into your system before you even think about coming back. Size Palace CMOS Gold. Click the link in the bio. 64 ounces for what? Only $50. Now, I want for everybody to pay attention to what I got to say tonight. What I got to say is going to be speaking pure honor. As we know, the brother's been on trial. Everybody's been coming up with updates. But let me give you guys an understanding of something. What everybody is coming up with is not updates. They're only reading back to you silly willies. The docket. They're taking a docket that comes out every day, and they're reading line for line. That's the government's version of what's going on. You're not getting everything, but then a day later you may get what went on here, that the defense may have said, whatever the case may be. But y'all so late that y'all don't know that they're in deliberation right now. Yes, indeedy, they're in deliberation right now, and I smell a victory. All the lawyers done a very honorable job. I'm not going to say that this lawyer done better than that lawyer, or things of that nature. It doesn't make any sense to make those type of things up in your head when every lawyer done their part for their client, you know what I mean, for who they were representing them. But then you had some of the lawyers that was representing everybody, and you could feel it, man. I want for y'all to understand that when you're dealing with the government, youngins, and you go to jail, a lot of times you think that paying for a whole lot of money for a lawyer is the answer when you'll get a court-appointed lawyer that's a pit bull also. One thing they make sure happen, they make sure that you have a strong defense according to your case. You're going to get the correct type of defender, somebody that care for you. And, that's something to think about when you're going to trial. And I know when I was in trial, man, my grandmother, she spent a lot of money on my lawyer for me. And she wound up passing while I was in trial. But I want you guys to understand that you have to fight back. You have to reserve your rights. Sometimes we be under the gun and we feel like, damn, they offering some time. The time could be way more than this. You know you didn't do the crime, but you be like, you know what? I'm going to plead guilty to what's mine's and just get out the way. You know what I'm saying? But we got to reserve our rights. So I want us to start fighting more. I'm not telling individuals to go out in the streets today. If you already been in trouble and you fought, done your time or whatever, cool. But I'm not telling individuals to go out and get in trouble, and just because you get in trouble, just because you get a good lawyer, that you're going to be all right. That's not the case. I've seen people get a lot of time, life, 30 years, 40 years, and just thinking that they got all the answers when it come down to law, when you don't. Sometimes you can just get railroaded. This case has showed me something. And I want to apologize to all my supporters. I want to apologize to my supporters and my fans because I let y'all down a lot of times. See, I might go in on a subject. For instance, the rat. I'm not even mentioning the celebrity type rat, the one that's from New York. Y'all know who I'm talking about. But if I already touched base on him, if I already snatched his honor, there's no need for me to continue to do it, because now that I see what this kitten is doing online, the one who claimed, quote unquote, that Dark Lord was bothering him, now I see that these rats want breath. They want some type of, how can I say it? They want to be given life. They in prison. Some of their family members cut them off. A lot of women have cut them off. They can't get back. Because online is a place where some people that's looking for a little closure say, I'll reach out to that rat, or I like that rat, and what happens is you become a promoter for that person. That person has no breath, that person has no life, but the continuous of the things about this rat, it gives them life. Just so happened that rat, that celebrity rat, the one who claims he's like the help of the culture, just so happened I broke him down so much that even when he tries to do business or work with one, it never goes right. Look how the documentary, that rat, look how it worked. It didn't work out for him. Troy Reed turned his back on him. See, so what he's getting at an all-time high and getting the understanding is that whatever he does, whatever corner he try to cut, whatever type of tactic he use, it won't be able to work because I did dismantle that kitten to give him no honor. That celebrity rat no longer exists, and we aren't going to give him no more existence. I see now a rat only way of living after you snatch his honor, after you take it from him, is if you keep mentioning it. So the honor will continue to be snatched when I do it and I throw it like I do. That will continue. But you only get one time to be mentioned here. And I hope the youngins by now is tuned all the way in to get an understanding that that's not the road to take, because some of the toughest guys, man, some of the quote unquote killers out here are the ones becoming rats. That should give you an understanding that it's not cool to kill. That should give you the understanding that your mindset should start focusing on building something that's different outside of the clout that the street has to offer. Do you understand that? Do you know that you could be something different? That being main man from the corner to get this that's not of honor anymore. And that we're restoring honor with the understanding of only a legal life, only positivity. They talk about ARAB. They talk about all these individuals and say these individuals are bad people. Well, let me give you an understanding of the advice and the positivity that ARAB always gave me. He always said, if you can earn off my name because you're close to me and because you have honor and because you're a good person, then do it. So he always shared his platform, just like he shared it with a lot of other guys from Philadelphia. You'll see me in that courtroom, but you won't see those other guys in that courtroom. You know why? A lot of people believed the kitten that got up on that stand and made up so many different things to make people look at Fat Boy as a bad individual. Or as a Muslim, I'm here to clean it up for my brother and give you understanding that I would never ever believe a person like that kitten that testified and said that he done things to people with their back turned. He harmed individuals with their back turned. And out of respect for that man's family, I'm not going to mention his name because I'm not going to give that rat victory over him. You know why? My honor is intact. And I will never, ever believe nothing that he said about him. I will never believe nothing that he said. You know why? Just like in the court of law, he ain't credible. I'm on the other side of it. I speak positivity, but I don't honor the law because I see the law taking a lot of our people from us, good people. Trayvon Martin, they allowed that to happen to him by a guy who was posing as a quote-unquote police officer, huh? Come on, let's be truthful. Sandra Bullock, come on, let's start speaking about these things. Let's speak truthfulness. So, of course, I can't honor that part of the system, but I understand what the civilians have tapped into. I do understand their part in understanding that they have to go to them. Well, I'm trying to create something where we, the ones who were raised in that neighborhood, the same dudes that destroyed, can be the ones that build. And they can come to us, and we don't got to go to no police, and we can get these junkies intact and let them know, look, this is the route to go. So I'm never going to believe nothing that person got up there and said. I will never be able to. And I will always make sure that my honor is so intact that I have a broad mind and understanding that this is all one big frame up. This is all one situation that hurt a lot of people, a lot of families. And guess what? The only way anybody is going to get any benefit from this is by understanding that the streets have no honor and that we cannot go in that path. Bottom line, I don't care who you are. I don't care how it is. You will not be able to go in that direction with the mindset of ever accomplishing anything good. You will always lose. It will never benefit you of anything good. Think about it. I don't care who it was. If they indulged in any type of street life, somehow, some way, they took a big L at the end. And that ain't what our goal is. We look at little guys like Jabril. Man, Brill was on that football field and he's, whatever which position you want this kid to play, he can play it. But he has the opportunity, opposed to when we was coming up. A lot of us ain't have no opportunity, but try to figure out how we could bring some bread in the house. Not me per se, but a lot of others that are of this color and has that type of honor of understanding that, guess what? I had to do what I had to do in order to feed my family. Well, guess what? In 2019, you don't got to do anything that's out of the ordinary except for go for success. You don't have to worry about anything that got to do with violence. If you're a man, you're going to always be able to defend yourself. So fear and things of these natures should not, I repeat, have your mindset on negativity. Start channeling it. Start smiling more. At a time, I never smiled. I didn't care. I always had an attitude. And you know what? When things go bad, we all work on it. We all got to deal with it. But never turn to the streets. It'll be temporary. Temporary. It's only seasonal. You're better off going and getting you a seasonal job and figuring it out. Because guess what? I don't care if you work 50 years of that seasonal job, even making $1 an hour, guess what you'll have? A bankroll, and you'll have something called a pension. A lot of people don't know what it is. But when you're 60 and 70, you're going to need that pension because after all those years of working or whatever you've done in life, you need something to fall back on. If you get a business, make sure that you put that 401k in play. You hear me? In your business also. You can do it. But if you got the mindset that you can't, you may lose. I want everybody to pay attention. Fat Boy and all the men that's on trial, guess what? Dudes that changed their lives over 20 years ago. Some of them 15, 12, whatever the case may be. That same thing that they turned to, that positivity, that same thing was the thing that everybody used to bring them down. You know why? One don't want to see you win off of talking about your past or what you've seen in your community or what you heard. One don't want you to be successful off of that. One would rather see you actually go through the acts and get negativity and they'll pom-pom it all the way to the door and they'll back up and you would turn around and nobody now with you. And guess what? Those that thought they was for Fat Boy and people thought they was, they never was. And guess what? All of the people that love him and all the people that honor him, they already knew it, so that's why they're in place. So when you kittens that sit back, that ain't coming down, that don't want to show y'all face, guess what? You're not needed. Because at the end of the day, Allah has made it visibly lie for the people to be down there that's down there. So nothing can stop that. Stay focused, people. Make sure that what? This would change my life. No psych changed my life. Something natural did. I'm patient. I take my time before I react. I think before I react. While others, you reacting, you moving. No. I got to understand and I got a better mindset. Size CMOS gold, 92 of that 102 minerals that your body is made of. And if you didn't know, your cells, your brain cells, your hair cells, your face cells, skin cells, all of them are being replenished, including the cells inside of your body, the ones that keep your organs going, the ones that make your immune system strong. Do you notice that everybody that gets chemo and things of that nature, they say that it goes in and it gets the cancer cells out of there. But they don't tell you that it destroys cells that you need also. This won't. Am I saying this is a cure? I'll be a fool. Federal government would be kicking my door down if I told you guys that this was a cure. So read it between the lines and understand that at the end of the day, your body, your mind, all of it has cells. And this is replenishing. And guess what? We got that octopus gold still in. Oh, a lot of y'all bought it, but a lot of y'all went past it. Yeah, it's $200, but guess what? Octopus gold is not supposed to be taken like CMOS gold gel. Octopus gold is supposed to be taken a whole different way. And I guarantee you, if you take your time and don't think that you need to drink all of this stuff at one time, because every part of it has that 92 in it. So what are you drinking all of it like King Ernest do? I can afford to do it because I have a distribution deal with it between us. And guess what? I'm able to keep it in large quantity and quality. I have the best at the cheapest number. King Ernest live and direct. You Muslim offer dua for the men. They beat this man. Deliberation is on right now to those who are going to this site. That site, stop letting them read what you can read. You get that docket number, look it up. And you read. Take your time in your own home. Because if it ain't coming raw like this and you see dudes trying to be punctual and all that, no, that's not what's going on in the courtroom. What's going on in the courtroom is a battle. And that battle is the United States versus Abdul West and the men. Pray for them and make sure that they're victorious, because after this, if it don't go the way that we wanted to go, they will be back on the pill right away. There's so many different reasons and why. I mean, from the beginning, that a pill should be. But more than anything, Stay focused and understand that law is not just reading what the government said or what the snitch said and everybody online talking about what's going on and promoting that type of negativity. Let's not forget it was an innocent life involved in here that nobody else but this kitten that said he done this with this man's back turned. What kind of dishonor is that? And y'all putting this online, speaking, he said this, he said that. Well, ask him why didn't he, whatever they had him in low, why didn't he just keep it tough? I don't understand it. The government, if they're watching these type of videos, they would understand that if this guy is so aggressive and saying all these things online about people's family and how I'm this, that, and third, I'm Gorilla Red, they on FTC, you ain't see a pen yet. A pen is a total different place outside of that. The feds didn't tell you that. But they probably going to try to make sure that, they don't care about people. Everybody knows this. They'll tell you that after your sentence and everything is gone. It's like, So please, people, don't pay along. Don't become a part of the circus. Only a clown could be a part of a circus. King Gunner live and direct. Damn, I can't even. Live and direct. CMOS Cool Jail, man. Tune in. Y'all know where to get the honorable talks from. I'm just telling y'all, share this video too. Why y'all ain't sharing my videos? Share and like more, man. Listen, I'm getting a lot of feedback from good people. And I know that the platform is so big. I could just see on the gram how it's like this, but you don't see this. You don't see that when you're going to impressions. I'm thankful for the support, for the money that y'all giving me buying a health product. I'm thankful. But more than anything, I hope y'all paying attention. Come on, man. I'm not giving it to y'all for just to give it to y'all. This is free. Others are charging y'all. Pause. Hey, another $50 for this if you want to hear that. Nah, I'm not carrying it like that. I'm giving it. Check out my videos. I don't have 1 million commercials on there unless they're putting them on there. I take the one commercial and I honor that. Live and direct.